Hello and welcome to Brave Souls Rewind, the show without 200 so you don't have to. Okay, but in all seriousness, welcome to Brave Souls Rewind, a show where I 200 older characters so you guys don't have to. And today I'll be taking a look at Jushiro, the original Speed one, who came out in the same banner as the Shunsui I reviewed last time. But even though they came out in the same banner, the two are vastly different characters. And this is a really good example of how two characters can come out at the same time, but one be way better than the other. As always, I started with the normal attack damage build, and Jushiro has a very rare kind of normal attack. The first few hits in the string are melee, but the last one is ranged. And although it's not unique because we have seen other characters have it, such as the OG Grimjaw or White Day Stark, it is still very rare, and it allows for not only close-up damage but also range damage at the end. He also has pretty good speed on the attacks, and his range is overall good. As for the damage, it's kinda neutral. It's not anything too special, but it also doesn't suck. But honestly, and this is weird, the best part of this build is still the strong attacks. Even though he didn't have any SP, he does still have Frenzy, meaning they do hit twice, and as it turns out, his strong attack 2 has a 240 mag, which is absolutely insane for a strong attack 2. If you don't know what this means, it means that his strong attack 2 basically hits with the strength of a fully charged strong attack 3 for characters that have a charge attack, though it doesn't have the range of one. So I am gonna say this is a viable build, as you can do decent amount of damage with both the normal attack and the strong attacks. Next up is the strong attack damage build that I was actually really excited for because I remembered how good this character was back in the day due to his frenzy. It's also Jushiro's own link, so I expected a lot from this build. And damage wise, I was not left disappointed. He still dealt a significant amount of damage, although the range is not as much as I thought it was. Don't get me wrong, it's still really good range on his strong attacks, but I just remembered it being more. Maybe because in the past there weren't that many great ranged characters, so it just felt like more. Still, this character did a lot of damage, especially his strong attack 2, which was actually able to take out Halibel pretty quickly. Not only that, his strong attacks 2 and 3 also have a chance of inflicting status elements, though he doesn't have Debilitator. This is a great build for Jushiro, though I will say, waiting for your strong attacks to recharge is kind of difficult, because after taking away his boost for his normal attacks aren't that great. So you really kinda have to dodge around until you're able to use them again. Luckily, his normal attack is sort of ranged, so you can kind of work that in somehow. And finally, I tried Jushiro's strong attack recharge build, which I actually like better than any other build. He still does heavy amounts of damage, and you get to use all of his strong attacks a lot quicker. It pretty much eliminates the only problem I had with the strong attack damage build. Oh, also, and I should have probably mentioned this earlier, in addition to having Frenzy, Jushiro also has Berserker, which is extremely rare and something you do not see anymore. Granted, it's only 10%, but that's basically like him having a 30% strong attack link instead. And remember, that 10% is doubled with Frenzy, making his strong attack damage build and his strong attack recharge build even more effective. Overall, this character is still very much usable. I'm not sure how well he would hold up in a co-op inherited zone or a droplet zone, but for regular raids he should be totally fine. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry it took so long to make this video. It was a busy week and Caleb refused to put up a Red or Ankar raid. That said, hopefully the next one should come a lot sooner.